And what are some of the things that prove the existence of God that we see in creation, Lenny?
Well, there's quite a few things like you saw in the video. The idea that the universe exists at all. You know, why do we see? How do we know that? When my kids were young, if I saw crayon marks on the wall, I wouldn't say, "Oh wow, those just mysteriously appeared out of nowhere from my house," right? Or if maybe you go into your brother and sister's room and they have one of your, a piece of clothing that you wanted to wear, or they grabbed one of your cell phone or your Xbox game or something, and you say, "Hey, that's my game." "No, it's not. It just appeared here." It just, you wouldn't believe that, right? You'd say, "Come on, dude, you're lying to me." Yeah, what are you doing? Well, so the Kalam argument, the cosmological argument, says if the universe is here, something had to put it here. If it began to exist, if it had a starting point, and the universe does have a starting point, then that means that it had to have a reason for its existence, right? Bangs, things that bang require bangers. And big bangs require really big bangers. So the big banger would be God in that sense. But that's not the only argument. Not only does the universe exist, it's not just a mess. The universe is very specifically designed in order to support intelligent life. And that's a second reason, the design argument, the fact that the universe is built in just such a way that life can exist. So, for example, if you come into a house and you look around, I use this example a lot. Say you're wandering in the woods, you're lost, you don't know what to think, where to go, you're scared. It's going to get really cold at night, it's going to get really hot in the days. You're hungry, you have no water, all of this stuff. But then you find a clearing and you find a house in the middle of these woods. And you say, "Oh, what luck," right? And you crawl through a window. And inside that house, you start looking around and you start noticing some things. Like the food is stocked with all of your favorite foods, right? It's got Monster drinks. It's got, all the, right? It's got all the good stuff there. And now that's interesting. And you walk over to the medicine cabinet, and not only is there medicine for your scrapes and cuts, which is kind of what you'd expect, but there's also like diabetes, insulin. That's just the prescription that you need for your diabetes. And then you walk into the bedroom, and you notice that there's 3 books on the nightstand and 5 CDs, and these are like your favorite bands and your favorite books. And there's eyeglasses that are your perfect prescription. The clothes in the closet all fit you. And you're starting to go, what's going on here, right? And just out of hunch, you walk up to the front door, and it's the only thing that you have in your pocket is a single key, and you stick that key in the door, and it turns it, and it opens it perfectly. Now, you wouldn't think that house was just an accident at that point, would you? Nah, you'd look around for Ashton Kutcher, right? I've been punked here. What's going on? Obviously, it was designed for you. It was built for you. That's what we see with the universe. We see some aspects of the universe are a trillionth of a trillionth of a trillionth percent designed specifically to host advanced life, human beings. And so that's another argument. The fact that we can know right from wrong. Where does morality come from? If there's no God, there can be no moral law. There can be no right from wrong. The fact that we have consciousness. We've never seen non-conscious material become conscious. We've never seen non-living material become living.
Non-being become being.
Right. All of those things argue for God's existence. And even the fact that Jesus rose from the dead. We can know that Jesus rose from the dead historically. And because we can know that, then we can trust that there must be a God because Jesus claimed that there was a God who raised him from the dead. So all of these things together, there's many, many arguments that show that God exists.
Right.